In May of 1989, 20-year-old Sean Foster was viciously beaten by 5 gang members while stopped at a gas station in Omaha, Nebraska, just because he had blue and red stripes on his Jeep. His father was so enraged, he loaded up a .357 Magnum, a .44 Magnum, and he went looking for his son's attackers. He had enough bullets for all of them. Today, John Foster thanks God that he never found the youths who beat up his son. He's gotten rid of his guns, but he is still a mad dad, and he is not alone.
Some of the deaths we've had to see, a child's body crumble upon the dirty concrete. They're dead, they're gone, and for what?
We knew, all of us, that it was time for us to do something. Our kids were running the streets, shooting and killing each other, and it wasn't just in Omaha. It was happening all over the country. We read about it, heard about it, but we were experiencing it with our own kids, and we knew we had to do something.
What John Foster, Eddie Staton, Bishop Robert Tyler, and other concerned men of Omaha did was take to the streets.
What MADDADS is trying to do is rebuild a sense of community so that if your father was not there, he wasn't there to teach you, I will do it. And I'm willing to get up off of my couch, stop scratching and belching and watching football and drinking beer and take to the streets where you are, because I may not be able to get you to come to me, but I can go to you.
People ask us all the time, aren't you afraid? Fear is something that we all have. Things just happen spontaneous. When there's a disagreement and people are getting loud, we just act as that mediator.
If the Ku Klux Klan marched down the middle of North Omaha right now, boy, black folks would rise up and we would be ready to fight. But the dope dealer walks up and down our streets every day killing our people, and we don't say anything.
They can't see beyond what they're gaining for themselves. In order for them to survive, have money in their pocket, gold around their neck, new car, they're willing to become part of the destruction of our community for self-gain. And that's where we as the men of the community must stand up and tell them, no, no, we are not going to stand by and let you destroy us, even if it means we have to help put you behind bars. But we'll go there where you are behind those bars and talk to you and convince you so that when you get out, you will join the positive struggle to make a positive difference in our communities.
I just got this deep, dark spot in me, and you know what I'm saying, it's hard for me to cope with it. I've been growing up with doubt, you know what I mean, so long, negative, positive, whatever happening in my family, you know what I'm saying.
Not only black people come from the wrong side, you know, I've moved house to house. Never met my dad till I was 18. That was last year.
Sometimes they do think this is a black problem because disproportionately, that's all you see on the news. We're trying to convince a lot of people, you know, this is not a black problem. This is a people problem.
We try to give them hope, try to show them the value of education. We try to tell them that it's never too late to learn something, and the only thing that they will continuously get paid for is knowledge.
In presenting a role model for our kids that was different than what they already saw in terms of the pimp, the hustler, the dope dealer, the gangbanger, the father that left home. We wanted to add one more image for our kids to see, and that was a group of strong men who were willing to take to the streets, become a visible force in our community to let our kids know we love them, we care about them, and we're going to do what we can to make a positive difference.
Today, MADDADS is not only a national organization, but it's a movement with more than 40 chapters throughout the country. And so for the love and caring you offer our young people, for the challenge you have issued, to the responsible men in communities, I am honored to present the Essence Award to MADDADS Incorporated.
Certainly want to thank Ed Lewis, Clarence Smith, and Susan Taylor for capturing the Essence dream and their commitment to excellence. All across this country, in cities like New York, there are thousands, literally thousands of young black children who may never reach their full potential if the men in their communities do not take their rightful place. Our challenge to the men, brothers, become a part of this movement, and let's regain our cities, rescue our children from drugs, from gangs, and from violence. May God bless and keep you.
To pay musical tribute to MADDADS, our father and son, Eddie and Gerald Levert.
I'd like to dedicate this to all the MADDADS in the world, huh? Yes, it must have been cold there in my shadow, to never have sunlight on your face, but you were content to let me shine. That's your